What's the perfect accessory for a delightful evening outdoors?
Whether the weather's chilly or warm, a fire pit is a welcome spot in any outdoor space.
Add some outdoor furniture, and you have a cozy backyard space for entertaining and more. This video will walk you through all the steps to build your own in-ground fire pit, and all the tools and materials you'll need will be listed at the end. Fire pits can be built from a kit or from scratch. Either way, it's a simple project that makes a dramatic difference. The location you choose should be level, with a good view and at least 15 feet away from anything combustible like shrubs, trees, or buildings. It's also a good idea to invest in a fire extinguisher and have enough water hose to reach the fire pit. This fire pit would include a 12-foot circle patio for the entire area to be landscaped. Drive a stake in the center point and loosely tie a string to it. Hold the paint can at the radius of your circle and spray as you walk around the center point. If grass is covering the area, you can use a sod cutter to transplant it. They can be rented from the Home Depot. Otherwise, just grab a shovel and start digging. Dig the circle 4 inches deep around the outer perimeter and 2 to 3 inches deep at the inner edge. The slope would allow rainwater to run off. This fire pit would be 31 inches across, so we'll mark a 45-inch circle to account for the bricks around the center point for the fire pit. Hold the paint can at the radius of your circle and spray as you walk around the center point. Then dig the center 4 inches deeper than the large circle and compact the dirt around the outer perimeter. This is where the blocks to create the wall of the fire pit will sit. Add a fabric barrier to prevent weeds from growing through your patio. Add about an inch of crushed gravel to this area and tap it into the soil to create a strong base. Good drainage is an important part of your in-ground fire pit. Remember, we're building a fire pit, not a pool. A fire pit that collects water can be a breeding ground for mosquitoes or mold. If you live in an area with a great deal of precipitation or soil that doesn't drain well, add additional drainage by digging a hole at the center of the pit that's 12 to 18 inches deep and 12 to 18 inches in diameter, and fill it with coarse gravel. Lay the first course of blocks along the perimeter of the pit. The tops of the blocks should be level with the ground of the outer circle. Once you're happy with the placement, lay the next course of blocks with a gap offset in a brick pattern. Leave space for at least 4 cross-directional vents measuring 2 to 3 inches wide. The space between the blocks will act as an air intake for the fire to burn properly with less smoke. Finish laying the remaining 3 to 4 courses of blocks depending on the height you prefer. Then pour coarse gravel into the pit until it reaches the level of paver substrate. Now that we have an in-ground fire pit, we need a place for our patio furniture. Fill the outer circle with 4 inches of gravel and about 1 inch of paver sand. Compact the area with a tamper or plate compactor. Renting one from the Home Depot will make the process faster. The paver should slope away from the fire pit about 1 inch for every 8 feet. You can use a string and line level to maintain the proper depth and slope of the pavers. Start in the center and fit the pavers together snugly as you go. Spread a light layer of paver sand over the entire area and brush it into the gaps between the pavers with a push broom. Tamp the area to help set the paver sand and add more as needed. For a more decorative finish, add a row of capstones as a top layer. When the fire pit is cool, regularly clean out any leftover ash and unburned wood. Also, clean out any ash or debris that clogs the ventilation gaps between the blocks.
Now it's time to kick back and enjoy your new fire pit. But let's keep yourself and your property safe. Here are some fire safety tips.
Here are the tools and materials needed. Good luck and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.